There's too much of this story to fit. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. One thing about me is that 2 years ago, my bestie and I, we were visiting Chicago. Well, my bestie, he just wanted to go to bed early, but I did not want to. So I started taking shots and I got pretty drunk. I got online and I looked up events and I found one. That very night, there was going to be a dungeon party. You heard it right, dungeon party. But I did not want to go to a dungeon alone. Instead, I decided I would message a complete stranger, just a random person. And I messaged him and I said, let's go together, new friends, right? Took more shots, went to his apartment, and he was also nervous to go. And so we both took more shots while we waited for the Uber. The Uber picked us up and we headed to the dungeon, but I threw up in the backseat of the Uber. It was very embarrassing. We paid him money. I said, I'm sorry, fuck. The guy said, maybe we should just go back to my place. I said, fuck that, no way. I feel much better now. Let's go to the dungeon. So we called another Uber and we headed to the dungeon and I threw up in that Uber too. Right. But this time, I managed to catch most of it with my dress. And then I tried to run down the street, screaming and crying, and covered in my own puke. But the stranger, my new friend, he said, let's go back to my place. And I said, okay, I guess if you still want to talk to me, I've been throwing up on myself all night. I seem like a good time, right? But I had finally accepted tonight was not the night that I was going to a dungeon. So we took a cab back to his place. I threw up in that cab too. Yes, I did. I was a mess. Anyway, so we get back to his place. By this time, I'm covered in vomit. So he offers me a shower and to clean off my clothes. But then this guy tries to join me in the shower. And I said, no, that's not what this is. And he said, you should not leave. And I said, I am leaving. And I put on my coat and left. Just my coat. I couldn't find my dress, the one in vomit. I just needed to go. And so I left in a coat in downtown Chicago. My phone was dying. I don't know what the fuck I thought I was doing. Somehow I found a taxi cab, but I did not know the address to my hotel. And it turns out that there are more than one of those in Chicago. I tried to text my friend for help, but instead just texted him one word. The word was help. So